So I was driving the TRX the other day, and this little rod right here is part of the active damper system. And you see how this is down low like this? Well, it's not supposed to be like that. And I'll go to the other side and show you what it's supposed to look like. This is how it's supposed to look. Nice and straight, goes up and down, and this is a part of the active damper system. Now, this piece right here is supposed to be perfectly straight, and it goes and creates pressure on the top to be able to tell it how much pressure it's supposed to have inside the shocks. And that is not a very durable part. It has no protection anywhere on it if something pops up. And in this case, what it popped up was a branch. And the branch reached up and bent it after I drove over the front wheel. With that in mind, we got to get this one back to straight. And to do that, it's going to require taking it off and putting it in what I think I can do with the vise, because I could do it with the 3-ton press, but not everybody has a 3-ton press. And pretty much everybody can go down to Walmart and buy a $40-ish, maybe $50 vise, or go down to Harbor Freight and pick one up as well. So anyway, bottom line, I'm going to take this piece off, and then we're going to see if we can straighten it, put it back on the truck, and see if it puts it away. Heads up, if you get the service active dampening system thing, this could be part of the culprits. There is a star case out there for making it better, but like I say, if you're looking for, if that happens and it still persists, this might be your problem, especially if you've run over something or been out off-roading. So now that I'm down underneath here, I'm looking at this and realizing that this piece threads, it doesn't pop off or come off there. So I'm not exactly sure how you would even replace it once it's, on there. So this is going to be a little bit more challenging than I originally thought, because I thought I could just pop that off, and you might still be able to if you had the right tool, but I have a chronic fear of bending it and it breaking off. So my next big deal is to unplug the sensor and then remove it from the top and see how I can change it while it's still plugged in or while it's still attached. So anyway, thought I'd give everybody a heads up that that's the latest deal. I'm going to clean these up a little bit on each end and mark them with a marker so that I know how far they went in on either end, so that I can make sure that if I need to, I can get them back out. Here's a fun fact. That rod's not very durable. It's really surprising that this whole piece is based on this. This is me pushing it up by hand, not even using any tools or anything. This is me just bending it back into shape, and it's already almost all the way back. It's going to take a little bit more work, but I'm going to go grab some pliers and see if I can't just press this back into straight shape. A pair of channel locks, and it's a little bit closer. Now I'm going to try using some welding clamps that are right there to make this get back into perfect alignment, but not everybody has that. But again, available at Harbor Freight. So there it is, mostly straight. Probably not, definitely not exactly straight. Gonna do a little bit more on it with the vice, vice clamp, but that is a bunch better than it was. And I'm just wondering, I'm going to start it now and see if it's back within range, because if it's back within range of its original deal, the sensor has never been moved around. It's never been unplugged. It's just been brought back into range. So super curious. I'm going to test it and find out. So at the end of the day, that fixed it. Drove around for 20 minutes, and we are not getting a code anymore. So Is it 100% straight? No. Is it straight enough to keep it inside range of the active dampening? Yes. Will I probably eventually go ahead and replace the part? Yes. But if you are off-road when this happens and you're in a position where y'all, where you can't get to something, you need to keep your stuff working off-road, a pair of channel locks will bend this thing back to straight. It is not durable, and it is also not well protected. So my recommendation, keep a pair of channel locks and maybe some welding clamps or some kind of flat clamp in there that will give you the ability to bend this back to straight, because I do believe it's probably compromised. I should probably not go jumping any big jumps, but I also believe that for driving on the road, it'll be just fine. And if you are slow rolling off road, it's probably just fine for that too. But probably not as structurally sound as one that would be from the factory is. So just know that there is an option for bending these back to straight. They are not difficult, and they are also not very heavy duty. Till next time.